Baby, get up. This is a new month. God does not care about who's against you, who's after you, your enemies. He does not care. You've been crying. God is ready to vindicate you in front of your enemies. God is ready to restore you. God is ready to give you a new beginnings. Listen, this is June 1st, and it's time for you to get up and try again. God said, ain't no more pity party. God said, if you want the blessings that you've been praying for and that you've been asking me for, he said, I need you to move. He said, I need you to get up. He said, I need you to trust me. He said, I need you to move forward in that very thing I told you to do. God said, weeping only endure for a night, baby. If you want joy, you got to get up and get the joy. If you want peace, you got to get up and get the peace. If you want prosperity, you got to get up and get the prosperity. Whatever you have to get up and start doing, I don't care if it's 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. I don't care if it's a walk around the park. I don't care if you got to write one paragraph. I don't care if you got to make one phone call, baby. I don't care if you got to walk around your house 10 times a day, 7 times to make the walls fall. Listen to me. The people did not possess the land until they listened to the instructions that God told them to do. God said he needed them to march around the walls 7 times. And on the 7th time is when you make the noise. Baby, you got to keep moving even with your mouth closed. You got to keep moving in the pain. You got to keep moving in the hurt. I know it's hard. We almost to a half a year. This the 6 months, baby. You got 6 more months to go. What are you going to do now? How are you going to push forward? How are you going to show God that I'm going to be a great steward over this thing that you've given me? God has not given you a spirit of fear. You got to wake up every day and tell yourself that until it start coming to pass, until it start manifesting, until you start seeing it prosper in your life. You do not have a spirit of fear, baby. You got power. You got power to get over whatever you're going through. You got power to get over the sickness. You got power to get over the lack. You have power to come out of poverty. You got power to come out that pain. You have power in your feet to crush Satan's head every time you get up. Satan should fear every time you rise. Satan should fear every time you go into your prayer closet. Satan should fear every time you open up your Bible. Satan should fear every time you encourage yourself in that mirror. Satan should fear every time you cover and anoint your children. Baby, Satan should fear every time you write a page in that book. Satan should fear every time you step foot out of your bed onto the floor, because you got the power to crush his head. You got the power to crush scorpions and serpents. Do you understand me? The enemy is a serpent. The enemy is a conniving, lying, evil serpent, and he will make you think that you are weak. He will make you think that you cannot do the very thing that God said you can do. God said in the Bible, his word says that you are above and not beneath, that you the head and not the tail. He said that you are first and not last, baby. Why are you doubting yourself? Stop doubting yourself. Stop thinking you can't come out of this thing. Stop thinking you can't come out on the other side. Because with God on your side, baby, all things are possible. God said he'll never leave you nor forsake you. He might be quiet at times, but trust me, God is watching over you. And God is going to make sure his word come to pass. When you're pushing forward and applying that word, you got to apply that word. Whatever you've been praying for, you got to apply it. God got to see you trying. God blesses your faithfulness. He blesses the heart. He knows what's already in your heart. You seek him diligently, baby, he's going to bless you. He's going to reward you. He's going to give you abundance in all that you do. God will bless the works of your hands. He will bless the work of your feet. He will bless your great and mighty works. If you got to get up and exercise, baby, that's your work. If you got to study your craft, that's your work. If you got to prepare behind the scenes, that's your work. If you got to prepare in private, if you got to get your degree in private, baby, God is going to bless your great works. If you got to pray for your children in private, because a lot of times our children, especially our teenagers, they are rebellious because they are in the ways of the world. But God can turn it around for you if you do not give up, if you get up and keep pushing forward. God can heal you if you allow him to. If you do not constantly say, I'm sick. If you do not constantly say, I'm struck with this disease. If you do not constantly say, oh, this is what I have. You cannot claim that. You cannot claim high blood pressure. You cannot claim cancer. You cannot claim it. It is just a disease, and by Jesus' stripes you are healed. You cannot claim anything that is not of God, because God didn't make you to suffer. God did not make you to walk in sickness and pain. God can take the sins and sickness and bring them to the sin of forgiveness.